All right, peace, peace, peace. I just want to come back with a quick video, man. This happens a lot, in our nation, man, in our quote unquote in our communities, whatnot, with our people, man. Cause we all got probably that loved one. I mean, that family member, loved one, or cats we seen grew up, brothers we seen, or people we know who grew up around the way, man. They was always into nonsense and trouble, but and here's the problem of like an enabler. Pretty much, this is what the scripture actually goes into, man. Because a lot of times we see this, like free my man's, especially like, well, I'm pretty sure wherever you were scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, but pretty much in here, like wherever city y'all grew up in, hood y'all grew up in, and whatnot, we always seen this, like somebody that that's always in some shit, pretty much, but like they got parents, they got their mothers or their whoever or their peoples, they would bail them out. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, with like saying bail them out of jail and stuff now, or get them out of trouble when actually they need that. Pretty much, that's their judgment. That's what that they're never gonna learn from that if you constantly enable them. And now, especially like me, I mentioned y'all. I told y'all I work with youth now, and the majority of like the parents that we work with, man, like that parents now, they're pretty much enablers for their children's behavior, man. So, and even growing up to that, I mean, even me growing up, there was that a lot of that to a degree. It's kind of heightened now, I would say, even like prior than like generations before, I would say. But I mean, you always each generation you always had that, but I think it's even more heightened now, like especially like as the prophecy unfolds, as the world waxes evil as the day goes on, it's going to be heightened now, like like Second Ezra says, birth of mentors, monsters, and Isaiah, women, children shall rule over them, and I mean, women shall rule over, and children their oppressors and stuff like that. And then in these days, now it's going. That's only going to get heightened. So even when I was growing up, I mean, we had this, but it was more. We still had morals. We still like had those values. Even during my parents' time, that was kind of passed down. But now this, like this generation now, I think that even though it's always existed, because I don't want to play that game, but I'm just saying it's even heightened now with like with enablers. So like, because a lot of times you had this like this all free him for getting him out of jail. It was like, no, that nigga need to be in jail, man, for what he did, man. But I want to get into this because this is what I thought of when I'm saying reading Proverbs 19. It says. Any Proverbs 19 verse 19 is it's and this is in the Oxford Study Bible. I'm probably gonna get it in the good news later, but it says anyone whose temper is violent must bear the consequences. Try to save him, and you will make matters worse. So yeah, man, and I see that throughout my life, man. I got y'all might have certain loved ones. I know I got certain loved ones that's like that, man. Trying to save them, better crime. Sometimes they need that just to learn that lesson. Stay like do that, bit. Stay in jail. They ain't no free my man this, free my man that, free my nigga. No, man, that nigga need to be in jail for what he did, man. So he'll learn. But some scriptures say, I forget what, some fools will never learn. I'm paraphrasing. There's a lot of scriptures that say it, but this one, actually in Sirach, yeah, actually let me grab that. Yeah, let me grab that real quick. This is Sirach. Hold on. Please ask Sirach. Yeah. Where is that? Weak for a fool. All right, I think it's 20. Yeah, here it is. All right, it's Ecclesiastes chapter 22, verse 11. It says, "Weep for the dead, for he hath lost the light, and weep for the fool, for he wanted understanding. Make little weeping for the dead, for he is at rest. But the life of a fool is worse than death." So yeah, man, it says weep for weep. Of course, you weep for your loved ones that you lost, but they're gone now. But the life of a fool man's worse because it's like it's like okay, this nigga is never gonna get it. So that's why it's just like damn, you just look and shake your head, man. But see, that's what this going into, man. Because a lot of times, people I grew up with, people I've seen, I'm sure y'all brothers and sisters watching that, y'all know that seeing this, I'm reading this again. It says, anyone whose temper is violent must bear the consequences. Trying to save them, you make matters worse. So yeah, being an enabler, making matters worse, because they're never going to get it if you constantly bail them out, trying to constantly give them situations. It's like certain situations, you give them opportunities and they blow it, And I'm not exempt for this because I blew a lot of opportunities throughout my life, not to this degree, like not to the degree I'm talking about with people that the type of people I'm talking about now. But we all do like dumb shit. See, I still do dumb shit. I'm not exempt from that. But I'm talking about like y'all might have family members, loved ones, homies, so that just constantly and shit, constantly, and they just never get it. It's just like you get that phone call, you get that text message, get that whatever. It's like you always know it's some dumb shit. You always know it's okay. It's about to be some bullshit. Oh, here we go. So I'm that's what I'm going into. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna get this read this again. Proverbs 19 verse 19 in the Oxford Study Bible. It says, "Anyone whose temper is violent must bear the consequences. Trying to save him, you make matters worse." So yeah, man, I might use this as a thumbnail. It reminds me of that meme, like it's funny, but of it's a Michael Myers or Jason Voorhees meme. Like they said, free my son Michael, free my son Jason. And they said, no, keep his ass. Like that's how they really be. Like, bro, he's a whole serial killer. He did this and this and that, bro. No, keep him in jail. Like what do you mean? So yeah, I might use that. I just think of that when I read this too. So yeah, man. But it's going to the disease of enabling, man. So because it's making matters worse. Because even I to the degree gotta stop enabling. We all to the degree had to me speaking for myself, I got to stop enabling certain things. Like there's certain things that I might enable. I got to stop because it might make matters worse. I'm not talking about situations like this, but we can enable certain things in our life and it can make matters worse. But I'm gonna grab this in the Oxford because I really started. I already thought of this. I read Proverbs 19 before, but I was like, you know what? Let me do a video on this because I've seen this throughout my life. This happens every day especially our people, our nation. So I deal with day to day, like with the like me working with youth now, where I'm at now, and the most majority of the parents are enablers. I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all brothers and sisters that seen it y'all might have children that go to school, or y'all might have people around the way, or y'all might have just know people that does this. That's the enabler. So it's like because it makes the matter worse. Even that's not for children. It's for just people in general, for adults as well, or young teenagers, adults, young adults. I know this is one person that but yeah, it says Proverbs chapter 19 verse 19. This is in the Good News translation. It says, "If someone has a hot temper, let him take the consequences. If you do get him out of trouble once, you'll have to do it again." Yeah, because you're like I always said, like I was going into, you'll constantly get that phone call after phone call. Like, that collect call, constantly trying to bail him out, get him out of this situation, get him or her out of this situation. It's like constantly gotta get it. It's only enabling making the problem worse. It's like at some point, like, you gotta let go. So like you gotta just wash your hand clean from that. You gotta mind the time around that, man. That's why Sirach said mind the time around certain things, because it's just like you can't because it's like you're doing them a disservice, because hopefully one day they will get it, because it happens. It's never too late for somebody to repent and turn their life around. It's always like this is never too late, honestly, man. So it's like the thief that was crucified next to Yahushua, man. So it's never too late. But it's like certain people that just like aren't going to get it, aren't going to. So yeah, man, that's really. I'm gonna read this one more time. It says, if someone, Proverbs chapter 19 verse 19, if someone has a hot temper, let him take out the consequences. If you get him out of trouble once, you will have to do it again, man. So yeah, man, because we've seen that a lot, So free my nigga, free him, free it. Like, no, man, whether you find out what he did or know what he does, his reputation. Like, no, keep that nigga in jail, man. Keep that. No, they have to learn. Pretty much, no. Keep them to the consequences. That's why they got to scare straight. They got to show like that. They have shows like that, so they'll learn, man. Actually, the thing I talked about like last year, or yeah, when I was at my other job, I had a it was a young brother. He was in that. He was doing the scare straight thing. I don't even, some nonsense going on, but he was doing the scare straight. We was doing our thing. We was like cleaning or whatever, and one of my coworkers, he actually been to jail before. So he was talking to the young brother, say, listen, man, it's not the way. I've been there before. You don't want to, man, do not want to lose the freedom the little freedom that you do have here. Don't do that, man. Seriously. So, because he got out the car with the scared street prone, because I think the young brother, he did something like with his, something he spent some, I forgot what he did, but it was bad, but it could have been worse, but it's still bad what he did. But shoot, that's why they had those things, man, because they need to learn that. Seriously, like, people need to learn that, just no matter what age, pretty much. So yeah, because you're only enabling the problem, like, so yeah, man. So that goes for me as well with certain things, like I said. But hopefully this is edifying, man. So y'all have a good one. Hopefully the Most High, your house, y'all blesses y'all day. So yeah, man. So peace.